All right, guys, so it's time to have a difficult conversation that a lot of people may not be happy with me about. I don't think Damar Hamlin should be the comeback player of the year. And let me tell you why. But real quick before we do get into that, I want to just take a moment to tell you that I'm not here to throw shade on Damar Hamlin. I'm not trying to disrespect him in any way. I'm just trying to have an honest conversation that needs to be done, that needs to be had. Because you look at Damar Hamlin, man, and the story, everyone knows the story, everyone knows what happened. Almost died on the field, man. And it's an incredible story for him to come back and play a little bit of football after that. It's impressive. It's an awesome story. I'm so happy for him. And, it's genuinely incredible to have a player almost die in the field and come back next year and play a couple of snaps. But there are other players that played almost the entire season, if not the entire season, that should get comeback player of the year over Damar Hamlin. There's Baker Mayfield. I know some people are talking about Josh Dobbs. Some people are bringing up Joe Flacco. Those are kind of the top guys right there. And understandably so. They all have a solid case. So let's go on. We'll start with Josh Dobbs. Right? Start with Arizona. A couple really strong first couple weeks, and he kind of tapered off. Kind of wasn't really the same as time went on. Tape got out. Teams were able to play better defense on him, and they knew what to do. Then you get straight at the deadline. To the Vikings, after Kirk Cousins gets hurt. And it seems like Josh Dobbs stepped in, and Dobbs was playing really well for a while. It seemed like he was just continuing it there. It didn't last very long. He started playing pretty bad, and he was benched for rookie quarterback Jaron Hall. And then you have Joe Flacco. Look, Joe Flacco played really well down the stretch. He actually looked like one of the better quarterbacks on the stretch. But we saw what happened in the playoffs. And did Joe Flacco really do enough to win comeback player of the year over a guy like Baker Mayfield? This is my favorite. This is my guy for comeback player of the year. If I had a pick, if I had an AP system, if I had, awards, which is a pretty good idea, I could probably do that. I think Baker Mayfield should be comeback player of the year. And let me tell you why. Look, Baker Mayfield coming into Tampa Bay. He had a lot on his shoulders prior. Former number one overall pick, as we all know. Didn't really work out in Cleveland. Went to the Rams. And then now he's with the... I'm blanking. Now he's with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And a year after Tom Brady retiring, a fan base that just got to watch Tom Brady for a couple of years, Baker Mayfield steps in, and he brings the Buccaneers right back to the playoffs. And a lot of it was because of him. The fire that he has, just the way he carried himself, it seems like he matured so much. And Baker Mayfield didn't really play too much the year prior. But listen, man. I truly think Baker Mayfield should win it over Damar Hamlin because Baker Mayfield he just had an incredible year. He brought the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to the playoffs. They won a playoff game when no one probably thought they would. Let's be honest. The favorite at the beginning of the season to win that division were the New Orleans Saints. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers find their way out of that division. They find a way to win it, and they get to the playoffs, and they win, and they even win a playoff game. And they put up a decent fight against the Detroit Lions, who then put up a really good fight against the Niners. Baker Mayfield is my comeback player of the year. And I don't really know how you can take Damar Hamlin over Baker Mayfield. I get it. It was an incredible situation. It's an incredible story for him to be healthy again, for him to be back playing football. But he was on the practice squad for most of the year. A player that was probably on the cusp of being cut last year. I don't really think that player should be comeback player of the year. Now, I understand I'm going to get a lot of pushback. I understand this is a very unpopular opinion about Damar Hamlin and that he shouldn't win comeback player of the year after he near that situation on the field. I'm not discrediting life. I'm not trying to disrespect Hamlin. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm just saying that there are other guys who worked their butts off as well. He's not the only one that worked very hard to get back to it. I know that's going to sound wrong, but Damar Hamlin, he's absolutely deserving to be mentioned for it, but should he win it? I would like to know your guys' honest opinions in the comment section below. I'm ready for the pushback if it comes. But I'm gonna stand by this point. Damar Hamlin he played 16 snaps, man. 16 snaps. Over Baker Mayfield, who probably played over 1,000. I don't think Joe Flacco should win it because he didn't play all season long. He had a good final stretch, but he didn't play all season long. And sometimes it's not the deciding factor. The deciding factor is just, how well you play and how incredible you do as a player. I don't think Damar Hamlin should win Defensive Player of the Year or Comeback Player of the Year. Those are my thoughts. And that's all I got for this video. And like I said, I'm ready for the pushback. I understand if people aren't going to be happy with me, but I'm throwing my opinion out there, and I'm throwing what I truly think should be the scenario, what truly should be reality. And once again, I'm not trying to disrespect Hamlin. I'm not trying to disrespect him or his family or anything like that. I'm not disrespecting life, nothing like that. I'm just giving my honest opinion on a conversation that may be difficult to talk about, maybe an unpopular opinion, but I'm not going to sit here and just let it fly by and not say anything about it. I need to put my thoughts out there, and let me know how you guys think about this, because that's all I got for this video. And I appreciate you guys for stopping by and being understanding, because it's a difficult conversation to have, but at the same time, I think that it's justified. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where fans welcome. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on so you don't miss any future videos. This is the JDW Sports Talk Show, signing off.